I absolutely love this card art right here. This is like Sasuke peeking through his fingers to show that he has the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan right there. This just the Vegeta art, like, come on, they knew what they were doing, bro. Look at that. But this Vegeta is actually pretty good. He is a farmable unit from the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Ambeerus event that is live right now on JP Dokkan. I'm actually probably going to go ahead and do a video on that. I did one on Global a long time ago, but I think I probably will do one on JP as well. I always cover the new JP events when they arrive. I think I will do that one for this. But this guy is farmable. You can get him up to SA10 easily. And when you Dokkan Awaken him, he actually turns into this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma card right here. And he does actually have counters. So he's the first and only free-to-play unit in the game that actually has the counter mechanic. Now, his counter actually is the lower modifier for damage. It's not the same one that like the Super Vegetos or the Super Saiyan 4s have. But he still is a counter unit nonetheless, and he still can rack up damage surprisingly well, even though he is a free-to-play unit. I'm also going to go ahead and awaken these guys as well. I'm going to feed in dupes. Now, as of right now, I have not yet decided if I'm actually going to rainbow this Vegeta. I probably eventually will, but I just wanted to farm up the dupes just in case I decide to do it. You know, we'll see. The next Dokkan Fest that's coming is Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, right? If, let's say, for example, his category is like, you know, the Vegeta bloodline. Like, so like King Vegeta cards, Trunks cards, and Vegeta Bra, you know, Bra Pan cards like that. Then, I don't know, this Vegeta could actually be pretty good on that category team. Maybe at that point I would rainbow him. We'll see. The more I think about it, that actually is a good, like a good scenario for what the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta's leader skill and category could be. It could be old Vegeta, Trunks, King Vegeta cards, like, you know, the royal bloodline, the royal lineage. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. So let me go ahead and awaken this. Well, yeah, I still have to Z awaken the Vegeta, but let me train him all the way up, Z awaken him. Actually, you know, yeah, and then we'll feed in the dupes and hop into an event after that. Alright guys, so we have Vegeta all the way leveled up. Let's go ahead and feed in the 4 dupes. Now again, as of right now, I don't think I'm really going to give him any more orbs. I just got him to 2%. You know, 1 or 2% usually is what I've been doing nowadays. Just to give every unit that is a UR just a little bit of a small buff, but not enough to really go through like heavy amounts of orbs. So I probably will see what Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta's category is, and then I'll make a decision from there if I want to rainbow this guy anytime soon. But alright, let's go ahead and hop into an event with him now. Alright guys, so we're ready to hop into an event. Before we get into it, let's quickly break down this Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma card. One of the better free-to-play cards in the game. So this is Furious Transformation, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma. His leader skill is AGL type, Ki 2, and HP and defense 50%. So not really anything that too crazy. His super attack is the Gallic Gun, which does supreme damage to the enemy. His passive skill is True Feelings Revealed, which is Ki 3 and attack and defense 50% when facing only one enemy, and he counters with enormous power upon receiving a normal attack. So again, it's only enormous and not tremendous. Tremendous is the bigger modifier counters that the Super Vegetos do. Kefla gets that when she Dokkan Awakens, and the Super Saiyan 4s also have that. So his links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Golden Warrior, Berserker, and Prepare for Battle. Pretty good links for a free-to-play unit, I'd say. And his 12 key multiplier is 140%. So again, one of the big things about this guy is obviously the fact that he is a counter unit. It does make him quite valuable moving forward. Unfortunately, though, both of the two Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma cards do not have categories. Another reason why the more I think about it, the more I think that the Blue Evolution Vegeta could be a Vegeta family category card category leader is since these cards don't actually have a category right now, and they did just introduce them, it's very, very fishy for them to be releasing cards like this right now without a category, right? Like, I'm surely people have that same line of thinking, so I think that's what we might see. Let's go ahead now and hop into an event. Now, I picked the Turles event. Hopefully Vegeta is in the first rotation, which he is. Oh, thank you, finally. I always have trouble doing these showcase videos with these fuckers showing up 5 rotations later. But because we got him so quickly, I can show exactly what I wanted to, which is the fact that while he is good, he can be limited sometimes in an event with multiple enemies. Oh, we actually got key form. That's pretty nice as well. So he is going to be limited in something like the first stage of this Turles event, or in something like Super Battle Road. He also will not be very effective, but he could be very effective in which mode? Dokkan Battlefield, because you're only ever going to be fighting one enemy usually in Dokkan Battlefield, and the same thing with Extreme Z Awakening, you're only really fighting one enemy. So this is going to be a good opportunity to see like how solid this guy is at the same time though here, because obviously he's going to be hit like a bunch of times right here, but he doesn't have any attack buff, defensive buff, so he's getting supered right off the bat, which is very annoying. 24 is not too bad. All right, 28 on a normal, that's a lot. And of course he does have the same counter animation that, oh, he got, come on, he got fucking sealed. You've got to be shitting me. Like, ah, yo, that fucker, really? He has to seal him? I'm not trying to showcase the unit or anything, you fucking assholes. Come on. What is that? Alright, so, as you guys can see, his damage was a little, like, limited on his counters, but still, even for, like, such a small amount of damage he was doing, like, that really can add up. Even that small little amount of damage. That's why, like, counters and counter units are just so broken, busted OP, because that damage will just rack up so fast, so quickly, and will really help you out. It is a little disappointing that he doesn't have, like, any sort of better defensive buff. It's only 50%, but, like, really, it's difficult to complain about that card because of the fact that he is free to play. Like, a free-to-play monster unit like that is very rare, but lately in Dokkan, they have definitely been stepping their game up with the, like, free-to-play units. So, okay, here, hopefully this fucker does not super attack. We can see him counter and stuff more, and we can actually see his super attack this time. I felt like the Turles event, you know, is the newest Dokkan Fest currently on GP, would be a good place to show this guy. There is a tech stage for Turles as well. So there, of course, is his super attack. Nothing too fancy. So we're going to be able to see how this Vegeta does against a type disadvantage, how he does just on a normal stage. So far, he is taking a lot of damage, but now that we've moved on to Turles himself, Turles will be, like, you know, he's only one unit. So I actually am going to pop a Senzu right here. He's only one unit, so Vegeta is going to get that part of his passive to kick in, where he's going to get that 50% to attack and defense, and he will get some additional ki as well. Okay, good. I was going to say, hopefully Turles doesn't super right off the bat there, because he does have a high tendency to stun people. Now, AGL Super Vegeta, I'm like one of the few people that does not have this guy rainbowed right here, but once I do have enough copies of him, I actually am planning on rainbowing him still, because even though there is a superior option, the physical Super Vegeta, AGL Super Vegeta is still a nightmare powerful unit on AGL teams, and I'm sure there will be other opportunities to really use them. You know, the mono teams are not completely dead yet. I could eventually see them implementing, like, even stronger mono type leaders in the future. It is definitely something we could possibly see. Okay, I'm actually... I'm a little fearful of Turles here. He's going to be doing a lot of damage. Enough so that I'm actually going to use a double Icarus. Because Vegeta, he took a little too much damage in that first phase which makes me quite confident that he would not be able to survive Turles. So I'll pop the double Icarus, which will get us through the tech, part of this fight. And then he is, wow, 18? That's not, okay. So that damage is not great. Obviously, we're definitely not gonna put up a good fight against the tech Turles here. But once he moves on to the AGL 1, we should be A-okay. I don't actually have any dupes in my Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so he's not going to be getting crits and stuff. Does the friend Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta have dupes? That is what I want to know. No, he doesn't. I actually should have checked that before engaging in this fight. But, oh well. I don't think the AGL Turles will be able to put up too much difficulty for us, even if we don't have, like, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta usually is like a really powerful unit, but he definitely is a unit that you're gonna want some dupes for. And there we go. Yeah, once we get them crit counters off, now AGL Super Vegeta is gonna start doing a little better damage. And then, but see, really everything we're doing to him is kind of pointless right now, because once he transforms into the AGL Turles, all of this is going to be wiped away in the blink of an eye. So, actually, now that I think about it, if the banner really is, like, if the new blue Vegeta really is, like, a Vegeta, like, royal lineage kind of category leader, then I could see many other Vegeta cards and Trunks cards being on that banner. I was kind of hoping for, like, Bardock or maybe Tech Vegeta Blue to be on some banners coming up, but that may not be the case. I think I'll go ahead and pop a Senzu. But we should be good outside of that. And now, like, we can actually start putting some really nice damage on this guy. Now, obviously, with Turles' first, actually attack, he will go ahead and completely heal himself. 45k. Okay. 45k is certainly a lot. Okay. So now, Vegeta and Bulma are not... He's not even able to damage Turles. Oh no! All of this shit talking about how easy of an event Turles is, and now he's like, oh, yeah, fucker, time to get some revenge. Alright, well, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma. An interesting card to be sure, but it does look like moving forward, you're gonna want them to be rainbowed if you're gonna use them at all. That is a little disappointing. So, I really might rainbow him, because, again, like, counter units are just very valuable to have. Now, Turles is attacking that second slot a little too much for his own good. So, Super Vegeta is going to blow him away here, but for a split second, I was like, oh boy, yo, I expected a little bit more from Vegeta and Bulma than what they actually managed to produce. That was a little... Yo, man. Alright, so... Whoa, Vegito, chill! Yo, how many crit counters in a row is he gonna do? How many crit counters is this man Vegito gonna do? Holy shit, bro. Whoa! I'm gonna go ahead and pop a Ghost Usher here, though, since obviously Vegeta and Bulma are not going to be capable of doing any high-level damage. Was that's seriously, for real, that was like 4 or 5 crit counters in a row. What the fuck was that? Yo! Alright, goodbye, Turles. Holy shit, Vegito! But yeah, that's the reason why rainbowing Vegeta and Bulma could be a good idea, too, is you could get the 4 or 5 crit fucking counters in a row. Damn! That... that was pretty good. I will definitely take that. Alright, guys. So I'll make a determination if I'm actually going to rainbow this guy in the future. But, you know, even if you don't rainbow him, he is still a solid unit. I guess it's just you do want to pick the events you bring him into a little bit more wisely than that. But, alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.